morning or good afternoon, High Point student. Welcome to High Point, or better known as HVAM. I'm Miss Clark. I'm your middle school and high school advisor, and you'll be interacting with me quite frequently throughout the school year in my academic support sessions and maybe other aspects as well. So today I'm going to go over some things that you can do to be successful throughout the school year. So I'm going to go over 4 points. I will list them first and then I will proceed to give you more detail. 4 pointers to be successful at High Point. Number 1, be your own advocate. Number 2, organization and time management. Number 3, removing distractions. And number 4, stress management. So let's start with be your own advocate. That simply means when you are confused or stuck, reach out to your teachers. Make sure that if you're uncertain about something, that you're not afraid to ask questions. You can send a quick email. If you have more time, you can actually pick up the phone and call. That would be awesome. The second pointer would be organization and time management. I put them together because being organized saves quite a bit of time. You'll see throughout the course of the school year, if you're organized from the start, then you'll save a lot more time. Organize on the front end, save time on the back end. So, one thing I like to tell students, be sure to check your calendar at least 2 weeks in advance and see what huge assignments you may have that are due. Make sure, however, that you always prioritize the ones that are due first. But it's good to take mental note to see what you have due that's coming down through the pipe so that you're not thrown off and unprepared. So, I also recommend the night before Class Connect sessions, pull up your schedule, see what classes you have and what supplies you need, and make sure your computer and everything is set up and ready to go so that 8:30 you can start sharply. And note any Class Connect sessions you may have when you look at your schedule. Note any assignments, tests, quizzes, things of that sort. Okay, so we're going to move to number 2. Number 2 would be, to number 3. Number 3 would be remove distractions. In life, there are always going to be distractions. Okay? Hurdles, obstacles, things that are thrown at us unexpected, and just things that are in the environment, that we can't control. So I want to speak to you today about that. So in your environment, you have siblings. You have your learning coach. And they're not always quiet. I understand that. So have a conversation with your learning coach. Explain to them that you need to focus. And try to see if you can minimize noise. Minimize radios, televisions. If you can't turn them off in the background, minimize them. Talk to your learning coach about this. And also siblings that are loud and noisy, if they can be removed from the environment. You want to be sure that you're in an environment that's quiet and focused. And if you have to have those external distractions, and if we could minimize them, that will help you to stay focused. Okay? And one focus tip I'd like to point out is this. Have you ever watched your favorite entertainer, your favorite singer? Just think of someone that you really enjoy seeing. Okay? Have that person in your head. When they're singing your favorite song, you are not distracted. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. You are tuned in because you really are enjoying what they're doing. So let's have that same attitude towards our work. If there's your favorite TV show that's on, if that show is on and I come in and I just ring a bell, chances are you won't even look my direction because you're so tuned in to what's going on. So take that same attitude, that same strength, and put it towards your schoolwork. When you're focused on your Class Connect session, when you're live in your live session, or when you're doing your assignment. Make sure you focus. Keep the browsers that are relevant to what you're studying open. If it's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Tumblr, so on and so forth, social media sites, keep them closed because they're a distraction and a huge time sucker. So save them for after school, okay? Last but not least, stress management. We have to manage our stress, students. We have to. Okay? And life is full of stress. There's going to be always some stress factor going on. So, first thing I recommend is at least 8 hours of sleep. 8 to 10 for teenagers. Make sure you get your rest. When you don't get your rest, your brain isn't it's not at its top function. So you won't be able to remember very well. You won't be able to focus very well. Your energy won't be high. So make sure you get your rest. Eating healthy. If you're eating all junk food, you're not going to have energy. You're not going to be able to focus. It's going to affect your performance. So stay away from the refined sugars. Stay away from the processed foods and stick with whole grains, lean meats, fruits and vegetables. Okay? And finally, exercise. I cannot emphasize the importance of exercise. Exercise is wonderful. It decreases your stress hormones. So if you can go outside, run around the block, play a little bit of basketball, volleyball, soccer, you name it. Just get some physical activity in, even if you get out your Xbox or do a video game where you're exerting physical activity. Okay? So if you have any further questions, I'm here for you. At nclark@highpointva.org. Hope to see you soon.